that encircles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Jacksonville. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, set.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Working the schedule, these two division rivals each other much of the year. First meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14, and it was the visitors who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that's 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Really good effort. Himself picks up 15. Picks up the first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number like that. And here he takes.
We know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now Lawrence on first down. Man open, here is Jones. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And he'll take this and goal. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, numbers overall. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as we'll go to work at the 21-yard line. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 21. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
First thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 4th downs, run a lot of run trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
They'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 2nd and 9, Willis, he'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after.
It's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Now Willis on first. This one complete. It's Fehoko. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Any offense versus a sense. Find the holes where guys are available and put them before any defender can step.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Down at the 30 for the second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Okay, the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Second down throw coming by Willis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, "Guy, a little help here." And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next gen 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected and marching in.
And Brandon, I just think the game continues to change because we're calling these guys rookies. But you know the football is so much at a younger level now, way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came.
So just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional. But he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
To throw again on 2nd down, Willis. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively. From the offensive point of view, establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. They're going to get it done. Down now. Bullock's kick is good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Well, that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial.
All in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them, and they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just...
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. And bounce out of it, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars to the line to start their night. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what's maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade, his play gets that much better, too.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Get down, Robin. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
You're exactly right.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Down, Lawrence. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that all leads to 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here on 1st down, here's Willis. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A handoff, running left, Henry. Powers through it. Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And that's the big fella's MO. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
6-3 is our score after 1. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 40 out on just 7 carries. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
Certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should
get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage to run there.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up with yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the belt. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the beyond the line of scrimmage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Comes 3rd and goal. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the tight.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Willis on 3rd and goal.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titan down.
Wk18,
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. Even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your territory, goal is a minimum of at least 2 firsts, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Wide open receiver. Clean. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken. A gain there of 21 yards. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The Jaguars had 5 and 11 on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now Lawrence to throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give, it's Etienne off the option.
And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the counter, this is Robinson.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It was Bud Dupree fighting through and making the tackle.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Hey, hang on.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And it bangs off the right upright, no good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Play action. Here's Willis.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want, because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Second down, Willis looks to throw here.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Duran Smoke getting in there, recording the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stuff this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
X3. Wk18, stop it. On the ready.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Here we go.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown! Lacey McMath, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Recon, 132 fighter. Fine.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
They go play action with Willis.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Willis's throw there caught by Fehoko. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
19 tight. Pack the 50.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Here we go. Shot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Willis is going to throw once more.
Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 53 yards.
And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature.
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. They begin with Henry. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Coaching bell.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the counter, ETN. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Go! Hey, over. 10. Check. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go! Look at me, step out!
Off the option, here's ETN. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Yep. Bravo.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. But Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
And that will be incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On the return, here's Agnew. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
On the set. Hey, Charlie.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, high 7.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Inside handoff, Henry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
Check match.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will have a Titans first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Again, it's Henry. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Henry up the middle. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as well. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Bullock good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 87-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there. Go. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Up the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they handle the football and try and close this game out, or are they going to make it all 10 and maybe go in a different...
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, box up, box up.
A give running right, ETN. Up quickly as he's going to get started. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it against your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on?
They may have just pushed him back in that throwing situation. We'll see.
Hey, exit.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that certainly appears to be a conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to about that last completion.
On 1st and 10, it's ETA. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
Not about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The slot man in motion right. They'll run with ETN. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now it shaped the lead here late. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On the counter, it's Henry. They find some open field here. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big pickup of 38.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
Take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Last time out, remember they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreak.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying again another day.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the time comes. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they take a knee.
Jacksonville. I tell you what, I can't remember a defense that seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turn around.
Yeah, you can do it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were dictating, right? They was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Jacksonville,
Here in the season finale, but it was altogether a somewhat disappointing season as they'll wind up at 6-11.
And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Titans,
it potentially devastating finish with a mark of 9.
But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure.